What's happening, everyone? Arkham Fan 30 here, and today I'll be taking a look at the Captain America Civil War Wave Captain America figure. Starting out, this is my very first Captain America figure because technically I just started collecting Marvel Legends. My first Marvel Legends was the recent Wolverine, so I'm just now getting my movie figures. But this is my first Captain America, and starting out, this figure stands about 6¼ inches tall, roughly. The only accessory he comes with is a shield, which it looks good, but the only problem with it I have is, I don't know if you can really make it out, but like right here you can see there's like red coming through the silver, and that kind of bugs me because, I mean, I'm paying 20 bucks for a figure, even though I got this one for $10, but still, $20 retail. I mean, I kind of expect the figure to be good well painted, and that's something I'm going to get into later on because this figure has a lot of paint issues. But overall, the overall sculpt and mold in the paint, I mean, I'll get into the paint later, but it all looks good. The proportions are right. I mean, he looks like a human being. He doesn't have like big shoulders or huge chest, little body. I don't know. Everything is sized perfectly, I guess. But overall, I think the likeness is there too. I think this actually looks like Chris Evans underneath his Captain America mask. And overall, I mean, everything looks good. Now, I'm going to get into my issues, which is the paint. Starting out, first you can see right there on the chin strap, maybe, I don't know if you can or not, it's kind of off center, like this, or it's like painted weird. Like this half is like a light brown, and this half is a brown, like a really dark brown. So I don't know if that's movie accurate or not, but to me it just looks funny and off center, and it doesn't look good. The good thing is that the A is done crisp and clean. The eyes are at least a little bit decent. Right here at the star, I mean, you can kind of see there's like a paint splotch right there, and coming through on the side, another paint splotch, and just throughout the figure there's just little like dots of missing paint and everything, and somewhere, yeah, right here, I mean, right there, it's like coming off the line. I don't know, like I just hate it when the figure isn't painted all crisp and clean. Like if it's meant to be crisp and clean, there's a problem, but if it's meant to be battle damage, then it's acceptable. But this is not the battle damage version. This is the regular retailer release of it, so he's supposed to be clean, and I hate that paint. And I think that's just mine. Other Captain America figures, I mean, they'll probably have better paint apps, but mine, unfortunately, I got one of the bad batch as far as paint goes. But anyways, enough ranting on that. I'm going to go over the articulation. His head can't really look up that much. He can look down just a little bit, not much at all either. He can rotate his head left to right. He can raise his arms at a good 90 degrees. He can also rotate them up and down. There's a cut right here below the shoulder. He has a double jointed elbow, which gets a lot of range of movement, which looks good. He has a hinge at the wrist as well as a rotation. He has a ab crunch that can make him go back that far with a straight back. He can crunch forward that far. He has a waist swivel right here. He can spread his legs out about that far. He has a cut right here at the thigh. Has a double jointed knee, and then he has a cut right here above the ankle, and then he has his feet can go down that far, can't go up that much, and has ankle pivot. So that's the articulation as far in this figure. And I mean, it's pretty standard for a Marvel Legends figure. This piece right here is also a separate piece, so I mean, if you want to get a knife and just cut it off, I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to for customization. I don't know why you would, but I guess that's an option for you too. And didn't really pay attention to the A. It is, if I can get it focused in, it is painted on pretty good, so that's a good plus. That side is too, so that is good. My final thoughts on this figure is, if the paint wasn't as bad as it was, this figure would be a solid 9. But with all the QC issues with the paint, I gotta go down. And it kind of disappoints me because I mean, I did buy this online, so I didn't get to actually pick it out, but I picked it online just because it was like 10, well, with shipping and all, it was right at $10. So, I mean, I thought, why not? So, I mean, I guess I got my money's worth for this figure, but at the same time, since I know this figure retails $20 and there's millions of them out there, then I know that the paint on at least most of them are good. So overall, the sculpt, the mold, and I guess the paint that's there, it gets an 80 out of 100. So I mean, he gets about a B minus. It's a good figure. I do recommend picking it up if you're a Captain America fan, Avengers fan, or whatever. But I mean, it's not. I don't know. There might be better Captain America figures out there. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, this is my first one, but I'd give it a pass. I mean, it's good. But anyways, enough of that. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more awesome content. And also comment what you'd think down below in the comment section. And as always, I'll see you guys later.